5 harmful mistakes seniors make when drinking water in the morning and how to avoid them. You've probably heard that drinking water right after waking up is one of the healthiest habits you can build. And in many ways, that's absolutely true. But what's often left out of the conversation is how this habit can actually cause harm if done improperly. It sounds odd, right? After all, it's just water. But as we grow older, our bodies don't respond the same way they once did. What worked well in your 30s or 40s might not feel quite right in your 60s, 70s, or beyond. This isn't because you're doing anything wrong. It's because your body now requires more intention and care. You've accumulated decades of life experiences. Your heart, kidneys, and digestive system have all worked hard for you. So when the day begins, your body is in a fragile state. Hormone levels are shifting, blood pressure is adjusting, and your organs are slowly reactivating. If we're not gentle with that transition, even something as basic as drinking water can have negative effects. In this guide, we'll explore 5 frequent mistakes people make when drinking water first thing in the morning. Most don't even know they're doing it, but by the end, you'll know what to watch out for and feel more confident about supporting your body through those first important minutes of the day. Mistake number 1, drinking ice-cold water right after waking up. Have you ever taken a big sip of freezing water in the morning and suddenly felt your stomach clench? Or maybe you've experienced a shiver in your chest, or even a mild headache. Many people brush off these symptoms, not realizing that gulping down ice-cold water on an empty stomach can actually shock your system. While you sleep, your body enters a restful, restorative phase. Everything slows down: digestion, organ activity, blood flow. Then morning comes, and instead of easing in, you hit your system with ice water. It's like slamming the brakes before the engine's even warmed up. That's exactly what Eleanor, 76, experienced. She used to love her cold glass of water in the morning. But over time, she noticed chilly hands, a tight stomach, and sluggish digestion. After her doctor recommended switching to room temperature water, she noticed big improvements. Her mornings became more comfortable, and her digestion felt smoother. That one simple change, letting water warm up or using lukewarm water, made all the difference. Mistake number 2, drinking water too quickly or in large swallows. It's totally understandable. You wake up thirsty, grab your glass, and drink it all at once. Your mouth's dry, and it feels good to just get it over with. But drinking water too fast, especially right after waking up, can actually cause your body to become unbalanced. When we rise, our bodies are still shifting from a state of rest. Your heart rate is climbing, your blood pressure is adjusting, and your digestive system is still easing into the day. Pouring down a full glass of water at once can cause the stomach to expand rapidly, triggering discomfort, nausea, or even dizziness. Walter, a 72-year-old retired coach, used to drink a whole water bottle the moment he opened his eyes, but he'd often feel lightheaded. His doctor eventually realized it wasn't what he was drinking, it was how fast. Walter began sipping his water slowly over 15 to 20 minutes instead. No more dizziness, and his mornings felt more balanced. No medication changes, just a slower, more thoughtful approach. Mistake number 3, drinking from plastic bottles left out overnight. If you're someone who likes to keep a water bottle on your nightstand, you're not alone. It's convenient and seems like a good habit, but if that bottle is plastic and has been sitting out overnight, especially in a warm room, you might be exposing yourself to harmful chemicals. Even clear-looking water can contain hidden risks. Some plastics release substances like BPA into the water, especially when they're older or of low quality. Even bottles marked BPA-free can contain other hormone-disrupting chemicals. Over time, this can interfere with your body's natural balance, especially as we age and our systems are more sensitive. Take Stanley, 78, for instance. He always drank from the same plastic bottle each morning. But after months of unexplained headaches, digestive issues, and fatigue, he met with a nutritionist who linked the problem to his bottle. It was being refilled and stored near a warm lamp. He switched to a glass container and filled it fresh each morning. Within weeks, the headaches stopped and his energy returned. Mistake number 4, Drinking too much water with medications on a full or empty stomach. Think about your usual morning routine. You wake up, take your medication, and wash it down with water. That sounds right, doesn't it? But what's often missing from this advice is how much water to drink, when to drink it, and whether food should be involved. Drinking a large amount of water quickly after taking medication on an empty stomach can cause discomfort, nausea, bloating, or even heartburn. It may irritate your stomach or interfere with how the medication is absorbed. On the flip side, taking pills with a full stomach and a lot of water can be just as problematic, especially for medications that need to be taken on an empty stomach. Margaret, 80, took thyroid medication each morning the same way for years. Then she suddenly started feeling queasy. Nothing else had changed until her doctor asked about how she drank her water. It turned out she was drinking too much, too fast. She adjusted to taking her pill with just a sip, then waiting 45 minutes before breakfast. The nausea disappeared, and her health markers improved. Sometimes it's not the medication, it's the way we take it. Mistake number 5, skipping breakfast and relying only on water. There's a lot of popular advice these days about skipping breakfast and drinking only water. And while that might work for younger people or those on specific health plans, for older adults, it can do more harm than good. After fasting all night, your body wakes up needing fuel. Your blood sugar is low, your energy is depleted, and your brain and muscles need nourishment. Water helps with hydration, but it can't replace nutrients. And if you drink water, then add coffee and nothing else, you're running your body on empty. Alice, 69, tried intermittent fasting. She skipped breakfast and drank only water until noon. At first, she lost a few pounds, but soon, her mood dipped, her memory slipped, and she started repeating things. A doctor's visit showed no serious issues, just a lack of morning nutrition. Once she added a small breakfast, a boiled egg, toast, and fruit, her energy and clarity returned. Final thoughts. It's amazing how something as familiar as water can start to feel different as we age. Not because the water changes, but because our bodies do. They're more intuitive now, more responsive, and they ask us to listen. Today's message isn't about fear or rigid rules. It's about awareness. The small things we overlook can quietly shape how we feel each day. If your mornings feel off, if you feel bloated, dizzy, anxious, or foggy, it might be time to gently tweak your routine. Maybe tomorrow, you'll skip the ice water and go with something room temperature. Maybe you'll slow down your sips, switch to a glass bottle, or eat a light breakfast alongside your water. Small shifts can bring big results. If this message helped you see your routine in a new light, that's something to be proud of. You're still learning, still growing, still taking care of yourself. That mindset, it's powerful. Thank you for sharing this time with me. Try one of these tips tomorrow and see how your body responds. If you found it helpful, share it with someone else, because sometimes a small change can mean a lot.